So, welcome everyone. So nice to have you guys here and to do this webinar for everybody. Today, we're going to talk about twin flames and law of attraction, which is a very juicy topic, and it's meant to give you a lot of clarity on how to go about, law of attraction. Like, how can you attract your twin flame through attraction, and like, is this really it, or what else can you do? So this is going to be a great webinar. Stay tuned throughout the webinar. Today we have Cristina, Kanisha, and Kiran, and myself, and we're all ascension coaches, and really happy to share this topic with you guys today. So let's just get it started. I think Kanisha will have something to say with us.
Yeah, so I have found that with the law of attraction, for me, what I've learned about the law of attraction is the vibration that you are in is what you naturally attract. And so, in order to attract your twin flame, it requires a lot. It requires self-love. That's the self-love journey, and really coming into a place of seeing yourself as divine and as love and as whole. And so, one of the things that has really helped me kind of track where I am on my journey is being able to recognize the things that I'm currently attracting into my reality. And so that has been a really big one for me, because I can tell kind of what block I'm moving through, or what upset I'm moving through, based off of the situations, opportunities, and people that I attract in that time. Because those that we attract are also that same feeling or that same vibration, so that they can help us, because everyone's a mirror to you, but your twin flame is your perfect mirror. And so I found that the law of attraction for me has been a really helpful tool to be able to attract truly what I desire, and also to mirror to me just the vibration that I'm in. So if I desire more abundance or more love, then I have to become that, and then I naturally attract that. And that is also going to naturally attract your twin flame. So I've found that a lot of people think that it's woo-woo, which, I mean, twin flames are, but in truth, it's what we do. We're all energy, we're all a vibration. And when you get clear that a law of attraction is just one way to help you be able to see where you are vibrationally, you really can use it for your benefit.
Yeah, I love that. I want to share that, like, in this group, we use primarily the mirror exercise to heal through blocks presented in our twin flame union, and in any aspect of our lives, right? Because the mirror exercise is based on the premise that your outer reality is a product of your inner reality, which is the beliefs you have about yourself, how you treat yourself, your inner environment within yourself. And so I think that this is a huge, like, there's no separation here with like doing this and the law of attraction, because a huge part of attracting your twin flame and attracting all of your good is clearing through the beliefs and the reasons that you're not already in alignment with it, right? And so, the idea is that, like, God, the truth is that God created you perfect and with all of the things, in alignment, and with all of the things that properly correspond to you. And if you're experiencing a lack of that in any way in your life, then healing through that part of you, it's really speaking to a part of you that needs love. And loving that part of you, identifying it with the mirror exercise and loving it completely, and integrating it and shifting your vibration in that space, makes you a closer vibrational match to all the things that you desire. So there's no conflict with the law of attraction and the twin flame journey. It's essentially that, but it's you're not like you're not reaching out and manifesting somebody, but rather you are healing yourself into deeper alignment with what already is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I feel like, of course you can use the law of attraction to manifest your twin flame. You know, you can go about it and be like, okay, you know, I am with my twin flame, which will be an affirmation that, you know, and if you put your focus on thinking that and like feeling as if you are with your twin flame, like this is what's happening, I attract this is it. So perfect, you know, like that you're literally telling the universe that you want your twin flame. So the universe is gonna conspire to give you your twin flame. But like then once you have your twin flame, then that's where everything that Cristina was saying comes in. Because okay, you attracted your twin flame, but now how are you gonna sustain that? How are you gonna keep this? You know, how are you gonna keep your twin flame in your life? How are you gonna make this permanently? I mean, you can of course say, okay, you know, like I attract this, I choose this, but that's when the healing comes in. You know, that's when the mirror exercise helps you clear all these blocks to, okay, you attract it, and now you are gonna clear the blocks to make this permanent. And that's powerful. You know, that's what you want to be doing, so you can actually manifest in your union, not only your twin flame, but your union. And naturally, as you evolve and dive deep even into with the teachings of union, you know, harmonious twin flame union, because that's what you're here for. Yeah.
I also wanted to mention that like a law of attraction, how it's like how people say usually it's like what people say about that is like you need to like repeat yourself affirmation all the time, and you really need to set your mind with what you want. But the thing is that that requires a lot of time, a lot of effort, because if you want to manifest, for example, your twin flame with that, it will require, I don't know, that you spend your whole day like repeating over and over to yourself like, oh, you're worthy and that. It will take years to really have results with this method. Like that probably works, yes, but like aligning and having this vibration and attracting with your mind itself, just only that, it's very limited, because you are kind of forcing the path here. Because there is an easy way to that. Is obviously you can still use your mind, but the easy way here is like to heal your emotion. And naturally, you are going back in the vibration that you were before, like the vibration of union, the vibration of really the thing that you want. Because as they say before, like we are not in separation, that's just the illusion of it. So we are just, you know, kind of healing the idea that there is a separation within us, to go back to the vibration that we should have, that we are created with. And that's more efficient to heal that with a mirror exercise than just trying to convince your mind that you're there. That's very long time to do that. That's why also we use a mirror exercise here, because it's very quick and efficient. In one mirror exercise, you can already align yourself at the end of it. You will be aligned because you will feel peace. You will feel you went back to the place you were before. So it's really more efficient when you want to use it to attract your twin flame.
Yeah, what you're touching on there is that it's a feeling state, and that's what the mirror exercise is really helping us, is to clear the energy and the feeling of lack. And so you can say affirmations all you want, but if you don't actually believe it and feel it, then you're really just speaking, and the universe doesn't go based off of your words. The universe responds to your vibration of where you are currently. And so it's really important that if you're speaking affirmations and you don't actually believe or feel it, you have a contradicting thought and feeling happening there. And so this is where we get a lot of in and out with our twin flames, where like 1 minute they're in, 1 minute they're out. It's because we have these contradicting thoughts and feelings happening. And so say you affirmations is something that you desire to do, it makes you feel better, along with the mirror exercise. You can start saying things like, I am learning how to love myself. I am learning that I am whole. I am learning that I am worthy. And as you do that, you'll start to feel like, yeah, okay, that is true. I am learning these things, instead of being like, I am worthy, I'm whole, I'm complete, when you actually feel opposite of that. And so there's a lot of a lot of reasons why people feel like, oh, law of attraction doesn't work or manifestation is just nonsense. It's because it's always going to be a feeling state. And the mirror exercise really helps you come into the feeling of love, of fullness, of worthiness, of knowing that you are enough. And it's also helping you come to that space, like Kiran said, of it's your natural state of being. And so when you implement the mirror exercise and then add affirmations and visualization, that's a huge one. That's the one that a lot of us, I think, struggle with a little bit, especially when you move out of childhood years where we spend a lot of time imagining and doing a lot of playful things like that. I find that children manifest so easily because they have little to no resistance and they can really visualize what they want. And I've seen it happen with so many children where they're like, I want that and I desire that, and they like really feel the feeling of having it, and then they kind of just surrender and go on with their day, and then they end up receiving it later. It's something I knew as a child too, where I thought it was really magical, where I was like, wow, I really like thought about that, I knew what it felt to have it, and then kind of just let it be, and later I received it. And so it's having to be able to visualize, feel the feeling as if you already have it, because in truth it's already yours. If you desire it, it's already yours. And being able to be in that feeling of it's already done. And so I find that I talk to God in this way of, instead of being like, God, I need this or I want this, I get clear on my desire. And then I thank him as if he's already given it to me, because he is the one who put the desire in my heart. And I have to believe and trust that I'm going to attract that to me in divine order and divine timing. So making sure that your affirmations are not just you speaking it, but coming into the place of feeling it. And Shalia speaks on this in the Romance Attraction course. If you don't have that, I highly, highly recommend this. But she talks about how even if her outside world isn't lining up with how she desires and feels for it to be, she'll just go within and imagine and feel as if her life is already in that space. And that really helps her tap into that energy. No matter what her outer reality looks like, she can go within. And that's really the whole journey. Is it's an inner journey, and visualizing and coming to that place within, and then knowing that it's going to manifest outwardly. And sometimes there's a delay between your inner reality and your outer reality. So that is where the persistent comes in, and continuing to choose what it is that you want, releasing the doubts and the fears, knowing that it's already yours and it's already coming.
I love that. And I love that you touched on romance attraction, because I was gonna mention the love list that's mentioned in Dreams Coming True and in the book.
Mm-hmm.
It's this same idea of like what Dany had mentioned previously too, is that you have to decide, right? Deciding what you want is essential. And like the love list is perfect because it helps you get super clear on what you're manifesting, what you're wanting to attract into your life, not just with your twin flame, but you can apply that to any situation. You can write a love list for a job, you can write a love list for your life purpose, you can write it for your home, for friends, any situation. You can write a love list to get really clear on what it is you're desiring to manifest. And like it's super supportive because you can easily attract anything when you're very clear on it. And I think that's the difference between children and adults. Sometimes is children have no problem getting clear because there's no resistance there. But like the getting clear part is essential, because if you're not clear on what you want to bring in, you're going to get exactly what you ask for, right? Because you're going to get your vibrational alignment. So if you're 50% clear, you're going to get a 50%, manifestation. You're not going to get like what you fully desire until you fully, completely decide that you desire it.
Yeah, and getting clear of what you want is also the process, because like if you put very specific thing on your love list, like stuff that doesn't really matter, like, oh, I want my twin flame to have this size, this color of hair, like that they love this thing. Well, you will probably get the person like that, no problem, but it will probably not be your twin flame, because what you want to have on your love list for your twin flame is something fundamental, like your core value. Like, oh, I want someone that I can share intimacy with that, or like I want someone that share the value of family, of I don't know, honesty, of like whatever you like. For me, for example, I know that on my love list with my twin flame, we share a value of efficiency. Like that's a very high one there. But that's really something like that you want. Something that like to put something like, oh, I want to share myself with my twin flame. I want to be able to go on holidays, or this kind of thing. But not something like specific, like, oh, I want that they like, I don't know, this genre of movie or this kind of thing, because that's not exactly what you want. That doesn't really matter. That's just a physical thing. So just, I saw that many times, don't focus on the physical too much. Focus on how you want to feel with your twin flame and put that on your love list.
Absolutely. Yeah, that's really important because I went through this where it's a really silly thing, but like I love to wear my high heels. I'm 5'7", so this makes me a little bit taller. So I was like, I want a man who's 6 foot and this is what I desire. And it is not how that works because my twin flame and I are the same height. However, what I did get clear on was that I desire a man who's very secure in his masculinity. And I realized that that was actually more important to me and what I was looking for. And so as you get clear on your core values and the um, just really the characteristics you desire your twin flame to hold, you realize that that's also who you are too. And so in order to attract that, you have to become that. And a lot of people are looking for their twin flame to change, and it will not work. I hear this saying all the time, the mirror is not going to smile at you first. You have to smile at the mirror for it to smile back. And so in order for your twin flame to change and evolve and shift into the person that you desire to be with, you have to become that person for yourself as well. And that's coming back to being a self-love journey, really becoming the version of yourself that you desire to be, because your twin flame is here to help you become the best version of yourself and vice versa. And so in order to have them show up that way, you have to show up that way. That's why it's important that you become your own ultimate best friend, your own ultimate lover, and really getting clear on why you desire those things. Why is it important to you? And are you willing to make that change and that shift? Or are you looking for someone else outside of you to do that, to validate you feeling good, to make you happy? It's never going to work that way. And so whatever it is that you desire, you have to become that vibration and maintain that vibration in order to attract it and maintain it. And that's why it's we have a lot of clients or people who come through and they have breakthroughs with the mirror exercise and with their twin flame, but then they stop doing the work and they wonder why their twin flame either blocked them again or a third party has manifested or whatever it is. It's because you stopped doing the thing that you did to attract them in the first place. And that was really the core of understanding that this is a lifestyle and not just let me attract it and get the thing and I'm good to go. No, you want to maintain and grow the connection, deepen that love, deepen your union in that way, and not just get the thing and leave because it'll leave you.
Yeah, and just
And
to go with just what you were saying, Kanisha, doing the law of attraction, doing like a mirror exercise with twin flame doesn't mean to go and run after your twin flame or to go to them and try to extract everything you can from them, because they are not here to save you. They are not here to give you love. They don't own you anything.
Mm-mm.
That's the thing. First, is exactly as Kanisha said, give that to yourself. When you give that to yourself, then naturally you twin flame can give that to you. That's what happened. You know, I'm in Harmonious Union now. It's like more than 3 years, and sometimes even my twin flame come and like she wants something from me. She wants that I love her the manner she desire, but I can't because she didn't give that to herself first. But as soon as she healed that and give that to herself, then I can go come and give her exactly what she desire, what she need. But first she need to do the healing. Like I need to do the healing too to get what I need. So it just like don't go and focus on your twin flame. Focus on yourself. That's where you want to start and stay, and don't go outside. And also we have a question that someone that asked, can I heal a third party through the law of attraction? And if, how? So maybe if someone want to answer that.
Yeah. One, I'd recommend the mirror exercise and getting clear on maybe where you are entertaining a third party within yourself. This means just you're giving energy outside of yourself. You're giving energy to a circumstance or a person, work, whatever it is, just getting clear on where you're holding that third party energy within yourself. And naturally, when I find for clients that I've worked with, when you stop trying to when you stop putting so much focus on it and just completely surrender it, and even send love to the third party, like just send love to them, imagine them being with their twin flame instead of imagine them being with your twin flame. That's a different concept there. And when you really start to come into this vibration of there's no one who can come in between you and your twin flame, that they're an illusion, they're here to help you see where you're trying to get love outside of yourself, and you start just giving yourself all of that love, that third party just dissipates, because this is your reality. No one can make do anything in your reality or make you feel any type of way. You're fully responsible of your reality. And so as you come into that place of standing fully in your power and claiming what it is that you truly want and not giving any energy or attention to anything else, you'll find that just disappear, and your twin flame is going to choose you because you are choosing you. And that is a huge one, is that you're always needing to, again, put that focus on you. And this is pretty common. I've done this before, where you get into union with your twin flame and all of your attention and focus is on them, instead of doing, again, the same thing that you're supposed to be doing, focusing on you and God, and continuing to do that. And as you do that, you'll see your relationship naturally evolve, but it's not coming from a place of neediness or codependency. It's coming from a place of being secure in yourself and then just meeting each other in love. So you can heal that easily with an ascension coach using the mirror exercise. And when you become that vibration of security, knowing nothing can come in between your union, you're going to naturally attract your twin flame without a third party being involved.
Yeah, and one thing to precise, like you don't need to do anything,
Mhm.
because like go and try to do something and like kind of control or try to do it yourself, because naturally when you align yourself by doing the mirror exercise, doing the work, when you align yourself within yourself, naturally the external thing align like kind of magically. Like, obviously sometimes you need to do stuff, like I don't know, if you need to send a letter of like fill a form or something, you will need to do it, but like you will see that naturally the stuff happen and they just arrive like that. It's really like I don't know, it's like kind of really a magnetic thing that just arrive and it's there. And you will see that you don't need to force it. If you feel that you force your way, uh well, you're wrong, because it's not the place you want to be, because that's not the place that give you result. The place that give you result is when you are at peace and you feel already satisfied. And then naturally you will align there with that.
Yeah, and it's your energy that attracts your twin flame, like, so how Kanisha was saying that you in order for you to have all of, to have your twin flame, you have to become that. And so as you were sharing that, I was kind of like going back to when I met my twin flame, and how I attract my twin flame. And I remember that like it was this phase in my life where I had broken up with like a soulmate, and I was just ready to, have a deeper relationship with myself. And I was really focused on myself. Like I was becoming that, what you were saying, Kanisha, like I was becoming that person that I wanted, instead of like waiting for like a man to be that for me, or to like find the person who is going to be that for me. I decided to be that for myself. And I think that that's really powerful. And I wasn't even like looking, I didn't even know about twin flames when I attracted my twin flames. So this is how powerful the attraction is when your energy is aligned. Like I didn't know about twin flames, but yeah, I attracted him because I was honest about my desire to get to know myself, to be everything for myself and to have a relationship with God. Like that was my main focus back then. And that's when I was able to like attract my twin flame. And in a way, you know, like I think of like, you know, partners that I had previous my twin flame, and each one of them had like something of Ian, of, you know, my twin flame. Like, and so in a way, you're always attracting your twin flame. You're always looking for your twin flame because you were created with your twin flame, you know, from the same ray. It's you and your twin flame. So you're always going to be attracted to everything or everyone who has something, you know, that your twin flame has. And so if you are, let's say, concerned that you don't, let's say you don't know your twin flame yet, but you do want to know your twin flame, well, you are definitely attracted to them. I mean, if you are here, of course, right, like you're watching this, that means that you are on the path, you are aware of it. So you are attracted to them, and you are going to manifest your twin flame in your life, and, you know, be able to really have this for yourself. And yeah, so like I was saying, it's really powerful, your choice, you know, the energy, the vibration. And that also responds to this question, you know, like how can I attract my twin flame with the third party, you know, like, well, it starts with a choice. That's also what Joven Shalia say in the book, Twin Flames Find Your Ultimate Lover. Everything starts with a choice. You choose, and then you commit to that choice, right? So if you because you and your twin flame are one, so if your twin flame is choosing somebody else, you are choosing this as well. So that's the part where you have to be honest with yourself and look within. Where are you doing this? Where are you choosing this? Why are you doing this? And make a new choice and say, you know what? I choose my happiness. I choose my perfect life of love. I choose my twin flame. Those words are really powerful. And when you choose that, you are going to attract that. And then choose to keep that, choose to have the discipline and the commitment to sustain that vibration of being around your twin flame. You guys, it's so powerful to be with your twin flame. It's such a deep vibration, you know, like to just be around them, because it's really you. Like I remember, you know, telling a friend of mine, like, oh my God, I met this guy, and like he's like the male version of me. Like, what's going on? And it's so beautiful, you know, and it's so real, and and it's meant to be permanent. And I want to make emphasis on this, because it needs, like, you are created to be with your twin flame permanently, not just to have them for a little, get high on it, and then boom, off they go, and here we are again in contact, zero contact, you know. Like you want to end that. Like you don't only want to attract them, you want to build a foundation for your life, for your union, for your harmonious twin flame union, for you, you know, for you and your twin flame, because you are worthy of it. So you want to attract your twin flame, you know, you can, and you are doing it already. The question is, are you committed to, you know, your path? Are you committed to yourself? Are you committed to having a relationship with yourself? And that doesn't mean just, you know, buy yourself flowers, like the Miley Cyrus song, you know. I love the song, by the way. But like, you know, you can buy yourself flowers and do all of these things, but and romance yourself, right? Like, which comes with what you guys were saying too about romance attraction. This definitely helps you have this relationship with yourself and attract your twin flame, because you are confident, because you are loving yourself. So your twin flame comes, you know, it's gonna come. But then it's not just that, right? Like it's about having that deep relationship, like a real relationship with yourself on a daily basis. And that's why I think we're also like recommending romance attraction, because romance attraction teaches you how to do that, like how to have the attraction and the deep connection, and to build that foundation, you know. So it's really powerful. So yeah, I mean, I think you have to believe in yourself too, you know, like you do have to believe that you can be with your twin flame, that you have the power to attract your twin flame, that you have the power to, you know, manifest your dreams. I mean, everything is possible, you know, and you have to choose that, and you have to desire though. Like, I don't know, it happened to me many times where I'm like, I want this so bad, but I don't really want it. You know, I'm like, it's really about honesty, to like being honest, you know. And again, like I said, commit to that now, because like, okay, you know, I met my twin flame, and then it was so good and amazing, and then I was like, what is this? And then I found twin flames, and like, you know, twin flames universe, and then I realized that I had met my twin flame, but I was like, we were going on and off, you know, relationship slash friendship, and I was like, okay, like I need to end this. So I was able to attract him because I was loving myself. So now I need to go to the next level of my relationship with myself, with God, you know, with life, so I can sustain this. Because what I see from about twin flames is that this is really sacred. This is a fast track journey to, you know, to a relationship with God. Like, it's so powerful, you know. It's in, and at the same time, it's so simple because you were created like this. So it's beautiful and it's peaceful, you know, and it's worth it. So yeah, like, commit to your choice to attract your twin flame. Whatever your situation is right now, just make the choice to attract your twin flame, make the choice to have them in your life, and make the choice to commit to the journey so you can sustain that and keep them permanently in your life. Like, do everything that it takes, you know. And the mirror exercise, there is the body of work here in Twin Flames Universe, you know, the teachings of union. And this is it, you know, like 100% guaranteed harmonious twin flame union for you and for everyone.
Yeah, I think what you touch on there is the question that we hear a lot in the open forum is, how do I get my twin flame back? How do I get them back into my life? How do I get communication back? And when I answer this to a lot of my clients, they get really upset. So like, prepare yourself. That's a trigger warning. The way you get your twin flame back is by putting your focus on you. And if you can get to a place, and I've noticed this in my own journey, where there's the part of the journey where you're anxious, you're looking at your phone all the time. When are they going to text me? You do the mirror exercise. You look to the out to side to see if the mirror exercise changed or shift anything. This is a very needy lack energy. But if you can get to a place where you put your focus on you, and this is a big fear for a lot of people, especially the divine feminines, but we're not going to categorize anyone, where they're like, if I put my attention on me, and I completely don't put my attention on my twin flame or a union, he's going to leave me, or he's going to forget about me, or I'm going to ruin it this way. No, that's actually how you attract what you want, is by completely surrendering it and putting your love and attention on you, building the life that you desire. You don't have to be perfect in order to attract your twin flame, but you do want to be in a vibration where you are loving yourself and you are learning to master the mirror exercise, because when you have your perfect mirror in front of you, it's not always fun. It's great to have them there, but it's not always fun, because they will bring up things that don't always feel good to you. And there's times, if you're not completely grounded in this work, you'll find yourself going into separation because you're not going to like what they're showing you, and you're going to want to blame them and be like, it's them that needs to change. It's them who has the upset. That's never, for all of us here, we all know that that's not the truth. The truth is that it is you, and they're showing an aspect of yourself to you. And this is why it's not compassionate to call in your true twin flame if you're not ready to do this work and actually make it a lifestyle, make it a daily habit of feeling your feelings, doing the mirror exercise, loving yourself, putting yourself first. And that's the only way your union is going to work, is by putting God, divine love first, you, and then your twin flame. If you try it any other way, it's going to be very uncomfortable. You're going to get that back and forth energy, and it's going to be very unstable. And so what Dany shared is like, yeah, absolutely, just going deep into this work. And when you do that, you're not only going to manifest your twin flame, you're literally going to manifest your ultimate life, because this work touches on absolutely anything and everything that comes up in your life. Any upset that comes with family, finances, career, whatever it is, you're going to be able to move through it. And so this work is not just going to attract your twin flame is going to attract all of your deepest desires. And you're cultivating that life with your twin flame. And for me, I found that when I'm doing my life purpose work, or when I am in that space where I'm really focused on God and myself and just loving, that is when I hear from my twin flame the most. He's initiating conversation. He's reaching out and seeing how I'm doing. But that's because my focus is on me and God, and we can meet in that space. And anytime I'm focused on, I haven't heard from him, I'm going to attract not hearing from him, because that is the energy and the belief I'm holding on to at that moment. And so you can always shift your vibration or your belief instantly. And I found that the mirror exercise really helps me do that, to be able to shift instantly back into love, back into peace, back into that vibration of harmony. Instead of looking outside of myself to try to change something, it comes back to having to be inwardly. And it's absolutely safe to just surrender your twin flame and focus on yourself, because your twin flame's not going anywhere. I went a whole month and a half with little to no communication with my twin flame. And instead, my past self would have spent that whole month and a half in bed watching YouTube tarot readings, trying to figure out how to meet up in certain places that I knew he was going to be, because that was a very needy, lack version of myself. But now that I have this work, I've learned to put on a class and know that that's going to help me move through the next upset. I've learned to do things that help me feel really good and to help me focus on love. And by doing that, he naturally reached out to me once we cleared the upset on the block. And so your twin flame never goes anywhere. They're actually doing the same thing that you're doing at the core. It just might look a little different. So if you're just sitting there worrying and stressing and not allowing yourself to heal, that's what they're doing. While you're waiting for them to come back, they can't, because they're doing the same thing you were doing. And so it's really important that you are choosing to go all in with the work, committing to your twin flame. Another thought that's coming up too is, if you do affirmations, I've had a few clients who say things like, I'll just use my twin flame's name, like, I desire to be in a committed relationship with Eliud. And for me, that was a very uncomfortable thing, because I was attaching to the person. And Kyron touched on this, like, you can do your love list and you want specific things. Well, because you're so powerful, you are going to attract that, because that's what you want, but it may not be what you truly want, which is your twin flame. And so you can say affirmations like, I'm fully committed to my true twin flame. I fully desire a real relationship with my true twin flame. That way you're choosing your twin flame at your core and your heart, and not attaching yourself to a person outside of you. And that allows your true twin flame to be revealed, and you don't have to go through so many false twin flame experiences. So it's just really getting clear on your desire and releasing attachment to it, knowing that you're naturally attracting it by being that.
Yeah. If I can share something about how that really work, like that, you waiting for your twin flame to heal himself or to do what you want that he does, like not working, it's you will have the same core upset that you will need to heal, both of you. But it's feel that one has a kind of has more of the experience than the other. So one need to heal first. So for example, you are super upset with your twin flame and that because I don't know, he's not contacting you, or he had a third party or whatever. That means that you have a strong experience with that. That means it's your responsibility for your unit to heal it. He can't heal it because he doesn't have the experience. That's not his responsibility. But when you will heal that, immediately he will got access to his part and he will be able to heal. And that's exactly the same at reverse. What you don't see, that your twin flame is also healing big stuff that he is experiencing that you don't. He's healing this part, then naturally you will have access to the healing too. And moving through the healing when your twin flame did the main healing, that's very natural and that's kind of effortless. Doesn't it just require a new choice? It's really easy. And I noticed that because I'm living with my twin flame and my harmonious union, and we got that immediately. As soon as one of us has a big thing to heal, the other one has a healing that arrive in their life, and we can have access immediately and heal that in like a couple of minutes, and it's done. But that's why it's very important that if something is in your life, that's your responsibility to heal. You can't put that on your twin flame. They can't heal that. They can't. They don't have access to that. They don't even see it as you see. They don't see the block. They don't see the problem. A lot of time I had that with Stephanie, at the beginning, that she was like trying to put that on me, that I have that to heal, I have that to heal, and I was sure I had that to heal, so I tried, and I was getting super upset because I was like, I don't get it. Like, what should I heal? Don't have that. Like, and I tried forcing myself to find it. I was like, at the end, I was like, no, I don't have that, and I was just taking from myself because I was going somewhere I should not go. So yes, that's very important. If there is something in your life, heal it. That's on you.
Mhm.
Yes, amen. Feels really good. So it feels complete to me now, guys. Does somebody else have something else to share? We're good? Okay, good. Well, so thank you so much, everyone, for watching. Thank you guys too for being here and doing this webinar for everyone. So in conclusion, you can attract your twin flame, you have the power, and you need to actually commit to the healing journey that is required for you to have harmonious twin flame union. So if you haven't checked on twinflamesuniverse.com yet, this is your sign. And if you have already, then this is your sign to subscribe to Twin Flame Ascension School and change your life. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys. We'll see you in the next webinar. Bye-bye.